What's up, Ocean? You got Matt here, coach of your Montreal Milotic, bringing you our Week 1 battle for the WPL, the Western Pokemon League. Today we're facing off against a familiar face on the channel. I believe this is like the 4th time we're facing off against each other. Probably like the 3rd time across like 2 leagues, which is crazy. We are facing off against the New Jersey Naganadevils, coached by Dom. Now, if you haven't checked out Dom's channel, I highly suggest you do so in the description below. Just like the rest of the coaches in the WPL, they're all down there. Dom was in the ICBA with us. He actually beat us in the quarterfinals. Sad face. But what are you going to do about that? That was that league. This is this league. And honestly, guys, if you haven't seen our draft analysis, I really highly suggest you guys check that out because it will be probably one of the best teams I've drafted in a long time. I think it's a really solid overall team. I think you could definitely make an argument for it as one of the best teams we've ever drafted. But our opponent has also a pretty scary team, and he's got a couple Pokemon that kind of hard counter a lot of what we want to do here, so because of that, it's going to be a little bit difficult to build for what we have. Our opponent has a team of Latias with Zemus, Nidoqueen, which I wanted, Azumarill, Serena, Ditto, which I wanted, Steelix, Mega Gallade, Zapdos, which is his Z captain, he's got Gengar with Zemus, a Selgor, and Kangaskhan. Well, we have the Tapu Koko with Zemus, Hawlucha, Nidoking, Alolan Marowak, Zoroark, which is our Z captain, Kecleon, Pelipper, Gothitelle, Ludicolo, Zemus, Lantern, and Mega Scizor. Pretty good team on both ends. I definitely feel like his Ditto really hard counters a lot of what we have. Also, he has the Zapdos, which is a very good wall for the Hawlucha, especially if he's running Chartyberry for the Stone Edge, which I assume he will, even though I brought Stone Edge either way. But yeah, guys, we have a really good team here. The team that I actually brought, though, I'm going to try and find it. I have exactly what it is, but trying to see what it is. So we have a offensive Tapu Koko. I believe we're just speed creeping his fastest Pokemon. That's not his Selgor, whatever that may be. I think it's Latias, could be wrong. We have a Psychium Z Zoroark here, which has U-Turn, Extra Sensory. It also has Memento and Dark Pulse. Basically, my plan was to kind of nuke one of his ground types to kind of hard wall Tapu Koko, because Koko just wins the game, honestly, without the Steelix or the Nidoqueen. So I want to make sure I get rid of those, and I felt that like Z Extra Sensory was the biggest way to do that, or the best way to do that. I then have my Electric Seed holding Hawlucha, obviously. Duh. Very, very easy. We have our Gothitelle here, which is Shadow Tag. Yes, it is legal Shadow Tag. We have Psychic, Rest, Toxic, and Calm Mind. I didn't really want to run Calm Mind just in case I saw the Ditto, but I mean, he's going to be Scarfed anyways. If I see the Ditto, I'm not going to set up, and I'll just use Psychic to whittle down everything, and this really helps out with these Steelix, really helps out with the Nidoqueen and stuff like that, so I want to make sure I had that option. Other than that, though, we then have our Kecleon here. Kecleon was a bit of a random choice. I wanted to be a special sponge, and I also wanted to have Shadow Sneak to be immune to the, sorry, but I just kicked a water bottle. I also want to have something that could turn to the ghost typing to make sure that we can be avoiding the close combats from the Mega Gallade, because I think it's such a problem. And yeah, it's just a rocker. It helps me deal with Latias. Latias is also a bit of an issue for us. So what are you going to do? And then finally we have our physically defensive Lantern here. Yeah, I mean, it helps us a lot. It's really good. I can rest up with my Gothitelle and Heal Bell off the rest with my Lantern in case I'm not set up already. So, yeah, I mean, I think we have a pretty good team here. Hopefully we can pick up a win. Honestly, though, I'm looking at his team, and Azumarill kind of scares me, especially when Lantern goes down. We are Water Absorb, I believe, so we got to be very careful and try to make sure we can preserve that thing until the very end, because if not, Azu 6-0s me. So, help. Anyways, so let's start off the battle. I got to find that screen. Where is it? Let's find it. There we go. So let's start off. I kind of predicted he was going to lead with the Steelix, but then I predicted the Gallade, but then I kind of predicted back to the Steelix, so I ended up leading off with my Lantern, and that hurts. So he ate Mega Balls, and he's going to go for the knockoff here. I go for the Volt Switch. It's a good thing he didn't do that much damage to me. Volt Switch is about 20%, should do more in terrain. I go into my Tapu Koko here. It's trying to scare him out with the Dazzling Gleam. So he's going to switch out now into Steelix, and obviously I'm going to click U-turn because I know he's going into the Steelix there. It's kind of obvious. And I go into my Gothitelle to trap this thing. Now, I don't see an item on it, which means he might be Shed Shell. And he gets up his rocks here. I don't know what he's doing. Still no item. I really have no idea what he is. So at this point, after the Psychic, I'm going to go for another Calm Mind here. And I just want to see an item. If I see an item, then I'm going to be able to just go to +6, rest stall, and just get back up to full health and be good to go. Unfortunately, I don't see an item, so I can't safely rest, because if I do rest and he goes into the Azumarill, then he just wins the game. And he can belly drum up and just win. And I can't have that happening, because he should outspeed my Lantern and be able to go for Play Rough. That's the issue there. So I gotta play very, very carefully around this thing and hope to pick up a win. So I finally take out the Gothitelle here. Not the Gothitelle, the Steelix. He goes into his Gallade, and I'm just gonna sack off my Gothitelle here. It doesn't really trap anything else too much. And I go into my Tapu Koko here, setting up the terrain, and of course we'll be able to go for the U-turn here. But he stays in, so good play on my opponent's part. And I go into my Lantern here, as he's going to go for the knockoff. I think he probably lived a Thunderbolt in terrain, which kind of sucks, but I could have gone for maybe a Dazzling Gleam. That might have done the trick, who knows. But I go for the Volt Switch here in terrain, that is obviously a little bit more, and I go back to my Tapu Koko, and I can click the Thunderbolt here and pick him off. So that's good. His Mega's down, but he goes into his Latias, which might be Scarfed, I don't know. So I go and I switch into my Lantern here, sacking it off as he goes for the Slash Shock. And I go into my Kecleon now. He doesn't know if this is a Zoroark or not. And I go for the knockoff here. He still doesn't know. Now he does know, actually, because I turned to the Dark type. And Silk Scarf comes off, and the Kangaskhan. He goes for the return here, which is okay by me. I'm going to go for my Stealth Rocks, get those rocks up, do 25% to the Zapdos when it comes in, 12.5% to everything else, and he's going to KO us with the Earthquake. Now, I'm kind of happy he did that because I didn't realize it, but Kecleon just gave Azumarill a free Belly Drum, and I would have won the game immediately. So I'm happy that he KO'd us there. Anyways, I go into my Tapu Koko, but it's not really my Tapu Koko. This is my Zoroark, and Zoroark KOs with a Dark Pulse into a U-turn, and that is my play here because Zoroark is also beaten, or set up on, by the Azumarill. So I'm going to go for the Dark Pulse here to be able to KO the Kangaskhan, but I crit him. And I'm like, sorry, trying to hope he doesn't like catch on my mistake, but illusion ends. I go for the Z extra sensory here, hoping to knock him below the 25% rage because he would have the Citrus Berry, but of course we are 2% shy, and that, guys, is obviously the game because we have nothing to handle the Azumarill. Maybe I could have gone into my Koko and then to my Hawlucha, maybe a +5 Hawlucha would have lived, or sorry, a +1 Hawlucha would have lived, a +6 Azumarill. But yeah, guys, so we're going to pick up a 3-0 loss for the season, which really sucks. If you guys remember the first season we were in the WPL, I believe we finished 10 wins and 2 losses, but we also had our first loss, was the first game of the season. So, who knows, we might have a much better showing next week. But yeah, guys, that is it for this video. Actually, maybe not. I'll give me a bit of a longer intro, so if you want to stick around and find some IRL stuff going on with me, you should definitely listen up. So, then this is the last time you're going to hear my voice on this channel for a little while, probably about 3 weeks, maybe 2 weeks, depending on how things go. I'm actually going on vacation with my girlfriend. We're going to go to Universal Studios. It's going to be a ton of fun. So I have people guest uploading my videos. Basically, it's going to be them commentating. So someone like Ashley the Cat, the OP Jellison, who commissions this league. We also have Garchomp the God. Maybe Aaron, I'm not sure. I'm going to try and ask a couple other people to see if they want to do it. If they do, awesome. It's incredible. I thank them so much. I'm incredibly grateful for helping them continue to help increase the clout, I guess, on my channel. No, more just thank you very much for helping me out. This is something I would really love to do. I really enjoy uploading to YouTube, and I want to make sure that I can keep doing that for you guys, and they're helping me do that. So yeah, thank you to those guys in advance, and I will thank them again, of course, after that. But the next voice you'll hear on this channel will be someone else's, so make sure to give them all the love and respect, and of course, go and check them out, guys. They all make incredible content, and I'm happy to call them my friends. So you should definitely check them out, and without further ado, guys, also make sure to like the video, comment what Belly Drum Pokemon are you most scared of other than Azumarill? I guess. I don't know. But yeah, guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like, comment, subscribe, share as well, and I will see you all next time.